Buyers and sellers who travel here to purchase drugs in this area, if you come here, you will go to jail.
The complex issue of homeless people in Salt Lake City has placed intense pressure on the local government and police to label it as a criminal activity and use arrests as a method to eradicate and solve the problem.
Things like walking down the middle of the road, or trespassing, or public urination, or public intoxication. Those same standards would apply in this neighborhood just as they would in your neighborhood.
But compared to this strong-arm approach, some people found other, more humane means to aid this problem of homelessness. One of the ways is through the volunteer efforts of the Legacy Initiative Group, founded by Travis Heisel.
I remember looking at the body language of the people standing in line, and there was not much dignity being given out. When you're down and out, when you're having a hard time, the last thing you need is somebody telling you how much Jesus loves you. You don't need somebody trying to save your soul when you're trying to keep your belly full. The organization was created to be a community enrichment group. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do it alone. So I shot out this post. I had a handful of friends reply. We came up with the name of Legacy Initiative. Legacy indicating something, that's going to live past all of us. Initiative is simply, we're going to be proactive, and we're going to be self-starting and self-motivated, and we're going to do things for the right reasons. One of my friends, who was one of the founders, says, well, let's make burritos for homeless people. I'm like, oh, it's brilliant. We wanted to do it different. We wanted to give a hand up, not a hand out. We wanted to help people to help themselves. We wanted to go out to the people, meet the folks and see what they're really experiencing and get to know what life's really like.
This is our life. This is everything. Yeah. This is God.
And I think it's cool that people are trying to upbring people. Pay it forward is what they say.
So it's not only benefiting the people we serve, but I think it benefits the volunteers more. I had an interesting life growing up. We had a somewhat unstable life. Even growing up with less, we always seemed to help somebody else out. My mom instilled in me the sense of right and wrong, that it didn't matter how little we have. If there's somebody else that has less, we have an obligation to help them.
I'm sorry, I thought just was like, I can't believe you're walking up to me and telling me that you want to help me with what I need.
People are going to work harder and they're going to be happier if they're working in an area that they're most passionate about. So we had the humanitarian services team was the great team. We became known as the burrito people. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's a bit more focused on case management, helping people actually get off the street.
And today, like I said, we got to see John again. So we did our Hope Locker project and we did our Dignity Sword package with John, and we got him a haircut and we took him to breakfast and dinner and lunch and got to know him and had him have a massage.
Incredible. I'm so relaxed. I want to crash out, sleep.
Make it more like, hey, we care about you. You're still a human being. We still love you, and don't give up on yourself in the situation that you're in.
Blue Team is the administrative group, the core group that kind of manages everything. Our cosplay team work with kids that are affected by life-threatening illnesses and or poverty, also people that are developmentally challenged. What we call the Red Team, an advanced version of Neighborhood Watch. gardening. They can escape that life, the stress of being on the street. They can go to this quiet place and put your hands in the dirt. And there's something really therapeutic about gardening, about working with the soil and the plants and seeing something grow.
Look at that.
The storage, short-term storage, is a big need. We designed this bank of 36 lockers mounted on a trailer that can be moved from location to location.
We can't leave our stuff in the shelter because people steal our stuff. So it would be really nice to have somewhere to have our stuff safe, carrying it everywhere all the time. I'm sorry. No.
Our societal problems are large and complex, but the problems are also interconnected. So the solutions that we present need to be multifaceted.
The Legacy Initiative Group could have never gotten off the ground, much less sustained itself, without the volunteer efforts of many others.
The feeling that I get from helping somebody else you just can't replicate anywhere else. It's just something that really speaks to me. I do want to make a difference in the world. But it's one of those things that you walk around the corner of the road home and you hear like a kid cry. You can see the kids playing in there and it's like, man, those kids, you feel bad for them. You know, like this is what, unfortunately, this is their situation.
Coming out and helping the homeless, it's the best thing and the worst thing. When I'm finished with an outreach, I am both elated and exhausted at the same time. We gave a blanket and a hat to a little, probably 5 or 6 year old little kid. And this little kid is like, thank you for the warm blanket, this is so nice. And it just breaks your heart. You're making a difference on an individual level.
But when I'm volunteering in the streets and I'm working with the homeless community, I have an experience which is very different from what I do on a regular basis. And that experience will not come if I was not here. So I'm super grateful.
The best way to feel like my life matters is to help others. For me, serving others gives me escape from this hamster wheel of going to work and helping other people to break out of that monotony, helping people find meaning in their life. It's all due to the experiences. It's finding that human connection.
Thank you.
It's real hot. Be real careful. God bless you.
Have a good day, my friend.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you, lady. There you go.
It's also hard when there's a lot of negative things that are going on around you, and that you have to make sure that you don't forget who you are as a person.
Being part of Legacy Initiative, because that has given me the platform to connect with people at so many other levels, which I couldn't have done. It enriches my life.
Completely changed my thinking, and it's really changed my life. Honestly, the people at Legacy have become family to me.
I don't know what my life would be like without having Legacy in it.
Ted would shy away from a leadership role. I've gained so much respect for the guy.
But also knowing where to turn, right? Knowing that there is this group of people out there that if you need something, they will be there for you.
This organization's become my baby. I've put my heart and soul into it. The way that things have developed and how fast things have gone and the twists and the turns, all I know is it's going to be amazing. I just have this overwhelming sense of gratitude that I'll never be able to adequately express. Like, the coolest thing is this amazing group of people that makes me get choked up. I love them all. The word's like palingenesis. It's the hero's errand, where the noble hero of old sets out on this epic journey to go do some great task. And he's gonna go save the world, but in the end, he's the one that's saved.
the trees, shelter please. This life is your delight. Weeds are just grown seeds.